Stock tip. Best stock setups.
Hi, it's me again, Marcel Toda from StockTip, coming to you today with the long-awaited free setups. So this time around I've chosen, out of many setups, I've managed to choose 8 for you. These are all very nice setups. We're going to go through them just in a couple of seconds. But before we do, just remember the markets are still bearish at the time being, and if you do decide to open some swings, just take this in mind and be careful. My recommendation would still be hold on to your cash. Huge cash position would be necessary to be able to take advantage of the markets when they're going to turn. And now, that being said, let's begin. We shall begin with Spvr. Or do you wish to make them alphabetically? Okay, then we shall begin with Avns. From the medical sector or healthcare sector, we have this horizontal setup right here. As soon as we reach 336.3, or I think 36.3, then we have a nice breakout. So we've managed to touch this line once, twice, thrice, and perhaps by the fourth or by the fifth touch we would have our breakout. For the time being, we have a very nice move up with a nice consolidation here this last week, and the stop would obviously come here. So we just need a little momentum and for the markets to play with. To play with us, and then this setup would be a valid one. The next one is AXNX, also one of my favorites because it's horizontal setups. As you've guessed by now, I am in love with horizontal setups. If we breach 60 let's say 6 or 60.5, then we have ourselves a breakout with a stop here below this last small mini pivot here. EHC, we have a nice trend line here, a very nice trend line, and we have a nice consolidation. So one touch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we shall see if 8 times the charm. The stop would obviously either come here or directly here. We have to breach 68.5 for us to have a nice setup. Just be careful because we have here the 200 moving average coming towards us. Not that I would hate to see a bounce down out of this line. So if you see anything of the kind, respectively an outside reversal out of this line, then I think you can close this position prematurely. The next one is KNOP. So my second favorite setup is an ascending triangle, and this is KNOP here from the shipping and ports industry. This is a defensive stock. If we do break above this 200 moving average, respectively above a 16.6, then this is a valid breakout with a stop below this small consolidation right here. On the other hand, you have here two possibilities. If you break down, then it might just be a nice short candidate. Rain, also an ascending triangle right here. Not as clear as the other ones, but pretty much the same story, an ascending triangle, which would make the breakout above 30.6 and the stop beneath the last two candles, any last two candles. So if we consolidate 1 or 2 days more than beneath the last two candles. Spvr, a horizontal setup. above 18.5 we would have a breakout, and the stop comes at 16 point, let's say 16.4, let's say 16.4. So this, I would just recommend being a little careful here, because this is a descending trend, a negative trend. We just that we have this nice consolidation, this nice formation here, and it might just be a trend change, a turnaround point. Srlp, this is one of the last few remaining stocks in the oil and gas sector that still hasn't broken out, but it has such a huge potential here given this formation. So take a look at it. It was a gap up, and the gap up was defended the whole time, and we are squeezed here together between the 9 and the 50 and 20 moving averages. So this is one of the best possible setups and the best possible position to break out of. You have a very tiny, a very tiny risk, and as for the upside, the upside is just tremendously high. So if you do your math here, so this would be a risk from 70 to so 0.5, 0.6, with an upside of from 17 to 22, with an upside of 5. So 1 to 10 risk reward ratio. Doesn't get much better than that, actually. I will write it down here, so 1 to 10 RRR for us to see. Okay, I would like this on my top setups list for me to take a bite out of. And then the last one, but not least, Zenga. I think I've presented it before, but now it's come around again. Breakout above, I would say above 9.4. Let's give it a little room here to develop. Above 9.35 or 9.4, there you have it. That this would be your breakout with a stop below, let's say below 8.95. So these are our 8 free setups. I hope you've enjoyed them. If you do like this video, then please like and subscribe. And if you do have any questions, don't forget to write them down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out our website, stock-tip.com, for many interesting new scans. I will just show you what I mean here. All of the flagged ones are setups bound to break out sooner than later, or this next few days or weeks. So all of them are here on our list. So if you haven't checked it out and you don't know what you're missing, don't forget, with Stock Tip you get the best stock setups. So see you again tomorrow.